Hi guys, how are you? Jamboni, Saseni, bonsoir. It's not bonjour anymore. I'm a bit late, but better late than never. I hope you're going to like whatever I'm going to be shooting today. For those who don't know me, my name is Alia Mogore Ditman, Aka Dream Chaser 2020 coming. The velocity is very high. As the year is coming to an end, we have a lot of things that are going on. Launching 1, 2, 3 things, and I know to many people it might be a question of it's a really crazy moment, like a really hard time in the pandemic, and just asking yourself, how can this and that be possible? But I would like to say, when you believe in God, there is no desert moment. He even brings grass in the desert, green grass in the desert. And I must say, I need to shoot a video about 2020, what I changed in my life, because a lot happened. I just quit my job the other day, and little did I know that months later we are going to have the pandemic and business is going to be so much affected. But I must confess at this particular moment and even testify that He has remained to be God. He has fought for me. He has even done things that I don't know if they would have happened were there no pandemic. I don't know. You can never tell about God. What I know is that He never changes. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. And that's why I don't fear tomorrow, because I've seen today and I saw yesterday. That means tomorrow can only be better if you believe in Him. Guys, He's somebody to trust in. I know, and my slogan is God is able. I'm a witness to that. So guys, welcome back. Here I come again. This time I want to finalize this thing. I know there are people out there. I don't know how many, but I know there are people out there who say like Alisema ta post and she never posted. But let me tell you, don't put pressure on anybody's life, because the same way Atami, I don't put pressure in people's life. I know a lot of people, even celebrities, who've like quit their lives. They've hung themselves. They've decided to just quit because the pressure was way too much. Don't put pressure on anybody's life. Like alisema atapost, hakupost. Don't be this person who always looks like she said she didn't do. Just enjoy. If she does, enjoy. If she does not, relax. Watch other YouTubers. We have so many people. I usually say if you like somebody, you'll definitely get up to them. I have shops that I love to shop in, and sometimes I don't shop for a month, 2 months, 3 months, I think not even for an year. But they never closed up because I never shopped. When that moment comes, I go back and I shop again. Like, don't put this thing like ati hakupost sasa tasi favorite wangu. Hapana, you just relax, take it easy. Mambo ni mosmos. Patianeni space, because even that person is creating content. Pia wako na stress. Nakwambia tu kweli. Mimi vile, I just chose to tell God, I don't want to be stressed, because this is something that I'm doing out of love. It's a passion that I have. And the moment I'll start thinking that gays will be mad, they might even unsubscribe. Aki, don't unsubscribe. Aki, don't do that. Imagine you'll really mess. Don't do that. But the moment I have this feeling that they'll unsubscribe because I never posted, I'm not consistent. Imagine, just understand, I'm just an upcoming person. Actually, I don't even know. I can't call myself a YouTuber because I'm not one. I'm just trying to like share whatever I feel and whatever I have. And I really think if I had pressure, I wouldn't do this. Nobody's forced to do anything. Like, it's something out of love. And even for the viewers, you just love the people who post, Ama. And I think there should be that thing like Atelisema, she'll not, she will. Ama, you see other YouTuber thinking that she's not even consistent. Let me be consistent. Let everybody play her game. Even in football, everybody has her space, his space. You play your part. I play my part. At the end of the day, we fulfill what we're supposed to do, and that's what life is all about. No stress, Ama. No pressure. Let's do this thing together. So guys, I'm back again, and this time it's going to be rough. I'm very excited. Self-esteem part 3 of 3. I'm done with self-esteem. Guys, I have to speak this because this is something that I've felt. Have I lived in it? I was about to, but God chose not to, but I was about to. And I know it's something that I could speak about because I've translated for people. I've done translations. I've walked along people to the court, and I was there for them just to let them know what the court is saying. And I think I want to speak about this. Just a part of it, and then I'll touch another part of it. But all in all, it's going to be about self-esteem. When you know that you're dependent, when you know you're not capable of doing it all by yourself, it happens. Where's the problem? Maybe there is somebody out there who is married and the man has money. Well and good, thank God for that. But don't look down on people who have not made it yet. Maybe she's a dependent. I don't want to speak about sponsorship, who is nani sponsor, nani is your sponsor. But there are times in life when you don't have enough. There comes that moment, and it's a moment that I cherish. I cherished it then, and I don't even mind it today, because even in business, we have our ups and downs. There are moments I'll tell my hubby, hey, look, this month looks like this, and then he'll be like, I'll come in. Thank God it has not happened yet. Corona, it was really hard, but Aki, guys, you must believe This is a story of its own. When I quit my job, my husband was not the happiest man in the world, because when I worked for Devotee, I earned really good for very few hours. And the moment I came and said, you know, I want to quit my job, he was like, hey, how? And I told God, don't let me go to him and say, Patia. And God was really faithful. We are almost done with 2020 and God has just stood by me. Of course, you'd help me. He's my husband. You know, when you get married, ama you marry, just know you are putting responsibility kwa hapa. Utabebana tu. She's your wife, she's your husband. When she goes through a financial crisis, it faces you to it. It's like it's your thing. You're into it, both of you. But I want to thank God that it didn't come to that extent, that I was trying to really fight. You know, I told you guys I'm really like, I'm a fighter. And he knows. I was telling him, did you know what? It's almost there, but I think let's wait for next week. And then next week's my miracles happened and it never came to. But I want to speak about this part when you are not able to fully depend on yourself. Like financially, you have to be dependent. Guys, let me tell you, there is no problem about that. The problem comes in when you have people around you who now start categorizing you ati anapatiwa pesa na government is not you, and it's not even your family's money. Ama ati atako na sponsor. Sponsor sio wewe na kuchukua pesa kwa banki yako, ama tuleta ndo mlipia nyumba. Si pesa zako. If he's paying rent for her, let him pay for her. I think I want to speak about this part of when we become dependent, we as people who think others have not made it yet. I want to put myself into that because I think I'll approach the message a bit better. We look at people and say, ato simone hivyo hiyo gari alibayo na chali yake. Is it your money? Why do we sit and just decide to speak about what somebody else cannot? You know, today morning, I woke really late. Today, I think I slept like 13 hours because the week was rough, guys. We've done a lot for Christmas and we still have 3 more days to go. We are going to be working the next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with both our trucks, just to bring this Christmas feeling close to the people. And then after that, we're going to have a break. But until then, I have to be strong and I'm really loving it. It's something that I do with a lot of love and heart. It's something that I adore. But I don't know. Today morning when I was just like me, this time when I brush my teeth, I think you've watched my videos, I brush them and sometimes I go crazy. Like this moment is so long. I feel like it's an endless moment. And during this time, I usually try to meditate kind of. You don't ask yourself if she meditates when brushing, while you meditate with candles. Everybody does it differently. And this time when I'm doing this, I'm thinking, and I was just asking myself, if you know the story of Job in the Bible, Job could also have thought, mbona hii ndege, why is this vulture bringing me meat in the desert? But God chose to take that vulture, ibebe nyama, it takes to Job in the wilderness. Guys, wilderness could be a financial crisis, a family crisis, it could be anything. But who are we to say, ati ule kwanza anakula pesa ya serikali? Ntarudi hapo sana because we, especially in the diaspora, hata hapa Germany, we have this weakness. I've had it a lot. Atachana naye analipio nyumba na government, anakula Heartsphere, social welfare. Where is your problem? Me kwanza, I work a lot. I work really. Like whether now when I'm self-employed or even before I quit my job, I used to work. And any money that the government took out of my money, just because there is somebody out there, maybe the handicapped, the old, the sick, it doesn't matter. We have a lot of categories in Germany where the money goes when they say you paying your tax. Why do you feel bad when a Kenyan sister, a Ghanaian sister, a Nigerian, a Cameroonian, a Zimbabwean, it doesn't matter. Why do we feel bad when our sisters get this help? Where is our problem? May God help us to get out of this. If God chose to send that vulture to take meat to Job in the wilderness, the same way God is going to use the country where he has placed you for you to get help. Ebu tell me, if Job had stayed for all those years, akona njaa, alafu he sees that bad, alafu he fears to eat because thank God there's nobody next to him, because that's where the people are, eh? When you have people around you, Job was alone, alikula ile nyama kapata nguvu to stay the next days or even start the journey, you know? But the moment you surround with people who just look like, ametoa wapi ile, I'm not sure that's her money, you amepati. Get yourself out of that. You could be tying yourself, trying to look at your sister out there who is not capable, and God sends somebody, even that sponsor, because even God can send a sponsor. God send men to help men. So, guys, I'm just trying to feel it and talk about this part of, let us not feel bad when one of our sisters, one of our brothers, or even Makaratas, if God has chosen that somebody is going to come in the gap and help somebody to get, you know, even Germans come to Kenya. And in one or the other, they need to get stable. And God could use a Kenyan woman to help a German man to get stable in Kenya. Why are we against it when our people come here and they get somebody who's going to hold their hands and make them stable over here? Let us be happy about those who have made it. And for the newcomers, let us show them that it's possible. By not saying, analipiwa nyumba na serikali, wacha ilipe. There are people who are working behind, but they don't even care. There is a German out there who works, earns really much, and doesn't care where the money goes to. Who are you, with the money that you earn, the little that the government takes, to help these people who are not capable to sit and talk ati anasaidiwa na serikali ama nakula hatsphere? If God has chosen that it's like that for now, maybe somebody's out there, she just finished school, she's not able to go to work because she got babies, and then the government gives some help, social welfare, which I thank God so much for. Germany is just a country, I say, this is where I live. About the States, I don't know, the UK, I was there, but it was just months and then I left. But Germany is a place where they just hold your hand because there are people working behind the scenes just to make the country right. So guys, let us get out of this thing at trying to sema she has, she does not have, she gets help, the boyfriend pays that, and then with this you kill their self-esteem. Trust me, there is no way your husband has money, you walk in, you have that hair, it's okay, you have that dress, that car, whatever, and somebody comes in and has nothing. Ama she's also trying. Ama even if I go to a party and then they see how you address, they say na hata nakulaga pesa za government. Okay guys, let us stop this. Let us not be slaves of our own sisters. Let's not enslave our own people. Let us not do this. If God has blessed you, you have that charming man, maybe not charming, but is, they don't have to all look good. But who said they don't look good? My mom ever told me, Leah, you know what? Because I ever said, Mom, ule ni mrembo. She said, nobody is more beautiful than the other, or even more handsome than the other. We are all wonderfully and fearfully made. Everybody's just beautiful in their own way. Don't let somebody come and kill your self-esteem just because you get help from somebody. From A to B, C to D, doesn't matter. Maybe they've already made it, but don't forget they maybe got there before you. And we have people who are so blessed in life, they just arrive and they get there. But getting there doesn't mean that you're happier than anybody else. We have people who get the social welfare and they're more happier than you. We have all these people who their boyfriends pay for them. And why can't you be happy when somebody gets a boyfriend who pays? Because me, I even thought, God, you have to help people around me. Because if you don't help them, whenever they have a problem, I have to come in. Whenever you are blessed alone in a circle of people, trust me, the Lord will to see how much you're giving. Because if you are blessed, there's no way you're going to give 20 euros. Hakuna. No. If the one who doesn't have is going to give that 20, you need to give 100 or even 200. So just have this thing of, I want to be blessed. As I get blessed, pray for the others to get blessed, that we all get there, because otherwise you're going to suffer alone. You'll be them dosi peke yako. Me, I love when we are all wadosis. Then when we do something, it's hammer cool, Guys, let's celebrate one another with and without help from other people. And if they get help from other people, let's thank God at least we have people who are helping our people. And for the government, especially in Germany, if somebody is getting this social welfare, so-called hartz-IV, let them enjoy. And if you're in that situation and you're eating that money, just eat it, not sleeping, but creating yourself and trying to, try to strategize, think. Maybe you're home because of your baby, or maybe you don't have a job right now, but try to think, is this something I want to have forever? No. Just put yourself, JK ultimatum, useme, I'm getting this money for now, but I know after this, I want to do this. I want to look for a job. I want to do maybe some studies. I want to maybe do something different so that I can leave the government, that they can have space to help other people who are coming in. We have so many people who need this money. We have so many people who are entitled to it and they're not even getting it. If you're not getting it, thank God. Be happy. Really, it's a blessing. And if you're getting it, thank God. Really, it's a blessing. There are people who have nothing. They don't have any yet. I ever had a lady, in one of our food trucks, there's a lady I met, she was selling newspapers, and I thought she's so pretty. How can she sell these newspapers over here? And I don't know, I just saw something in her, and I talked to her and I asked her, would you mind if I took you and gave you some job that you could maybe work for 2-3 hours a day? And she was like, no, I don't mind, but I have to tell you something. I don't have an address. My address is at Caritas, and for me, maybe to get help, I need to have an address. I couldn't register her in my home because we already have enough. We have au pairs, we always have somebody in our home, an extra person. I thought if you take another person, and she said, if you have to take me, you have to take my husband too, because even the husband is here. And I thought that's going to be way too much. But I asked her, and when she told me she doesn't even have an address, her address is with Caritas, that's why she can't even get help from the government. I thought, how lucky are people who have enough paperwork to go to the government and say, hey, look, this is what I have, but I don't have enough money for existence. Celebrate them, be happy for them. At the end of the day, this world is not our home. We are just walking through. Don't think you have made it and look down on those you think haven't made it. Let's love one another. Positive vibes, good vibes. Christmas inakuja. What else? Stay safe and stay tuned. Guys, more videos loading. I'm going to be doing, I think after Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a video every single day. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I want to pay back the days that I've been down. Not down, but calm, because I had things that were going on. A lot has really taken place the last days, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for the next season. I don't know what God has prepared, but the Bible is reminding me He has things that no man has heard or even imagined, and I can't wait. I'm so much excited. Guys, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, gonga your button, just click sawa. And if it's not your message, share it with a neighbor, a friend, I don't know, but I believe there's somebody out there who it's going to help. I felt it deep in my heart. I have to speak about it. Getting social welfare, having a boyfriend who helps you because you're not able to, not every time you can. Me, even in Kenya, I had people who used to help me. I used to have that guy who used to help me. He gave me that money. I paid my rent. The rest that remained, to be continued. Guys, take care. I love you so much. Thank you for choosing to watch my content, and stay tuned. Bye bye.